Hello and welcome to my first ever figure collection tour. Over the past year or so, I have started to get a little bit more into collecting figures. Blind boxes, Nendoroid, scales, prize figures, Ami and Nyokyo for proxy shipping has been my downfall this year. So upon multiple requests, I did finally decide to do a figure collection tour. I'm calling it a figure collection tour, but I also do kind of just call it my this is everything that's on my shelves that is not manga tour. So I will be showing you all of the shelves and what is on them, whether it's figures, blind boxes, whatever crud I use to decorate my shelves. Over the next year, I hope to do some more targeted videos where I go and show the figures in a bit more depth, but we have a lot to cover, so I don't go in as much detail with everything that I have in this video. Please leave comments down below on your thoughts and any particular types of figures you'd like me to target specific videos for maybe during 2025. Otherwise, we have a lot to go through, so let us dive right into my what do I have on my shelves that's not manga video. I hope you enjoy! Okay, we're just gonna get into it. Let's go to the top shelf. So up here we have a couple of amiibos. We have a Mario and Luigi. These are I think for first gen, the first amiibos. I've gotten these for Christmas way back when they first came out, when I must have been a student still. They're quite old. Then we've got a couple of, I think they're home bargains Christmas decorations, and B and a C for Ben and Caitlin. It just kind of looks like BC, like the year BC. No, it's not. We have some more amiibo. Gonna see a lot of amiibo. We have the wedding set for Mario Odyssey. We have Mario, Peach, and Bowser. I was very shit at the game, so I used Peach a lot because she gives you health. Then we got a couple little Pokemon gacha things, I think. Got a little Pikachu and a Lucario. Normally have them set up so that it looks like they're fighting, but they fall over all the time, so I don't often bother. Mika, please, why are you screaming at me? We also are going to see a whole lot of these hooks. I got these on Nyokyo, and there's a lot of food-shaped ones. These are ice creams, they're so cute. I usually try and hang small prints off these, but not all of them. I have stuff to hang from. Or cards or something. Then we have a blind box pickup. I want to say it is Grey Cat. I can't remember what why is the cat shouting at me? I can't remember what the series is, but I have stickers of them on my WhatsApp. It's so cute. It's a little king. I have a little Gyoza hair clip my sister got me. Then I have a little octopus that my sister made for me. Octopus? Yeah. I have a few of these. They're so cute. Okay, you're going to have to forgive me because I do have a fair few blind box things and I don't remember the names. I know this set is Nancy. I really like Nancy. In fact, it's probably the only type of blind box that I actually try and collect all of them of. I don't have them all, but I am attempting to. So Nancy is this style, this it's like a Chinese baby with a snot bubble, but I can't remember exactly what series this one is. It's one of the more recent-ish ones. I absolutely love them. They're so cute. I think one of my biggest issues I often have with figures is the eyes. The eyes creep me out quite often. But because their eyes are closed, they don't creep me out. So there are 12 in the set, and then there's a couple on the shelf below. It's one with a fan, and one in a swing that kind of swings, if you're careful-ish. This is the shelf of shame. So normally this is hidden by the monitor on this cart here. These are ones I intend to get rid of, sell, remove from my house because I either am not actually that keen on them or they're a duplicate. Mix of both, really. We have hit our first Miku of the evening, and it is my least favourite. I was a bit bummed because I thought the pictures looked a lot better than this. I got this from Ami. It is pre-owned. I think the face is a bit shit, personally. The whole thing is fine, the base isn't great, and these seaweed bits will not, for the life of me, stay in the holes. I've tried so hard to get them in the holes. They will not go in the holes. I've tried so many times. Ben has tried. They just will not stay. So yeah, in theory, it's okay. I mean, I got it real cheap because it was pre-owned, so less than 10 for it for sure, but I'm a bit bummed, so I got angry and hid it behind the TV so I don't see it too much and I can't get mad. Then there's just some candles down here. I don't know why they're there. Okay, we're on the half width now. Ignore that some of it's dusty. I have a little Ocarina of Time. Big, massive Zelda fan. So I have a lot of Zelda merch, and including Ocarina of Time. There are a few Funko Pops in my collection. I primarily tried to collect Funko Pops when I was during my student days. I'd get just characters I liked. This is Captain Cold from the DC TV universe, I guess. I am a massive fan. I am a bit partial to the actor Wentworth Miller, so I got a Funko of him. And my sister likes to hide little ducks around the place, and she has attached one to his head. This shelf, I've got a little Tigger, also massive Tigger Winnie the Pooh fan. You'll see a lot of them across my shelves. It smells like apple blossoms. I've had this for about 10 years, and it does still smell a little bit. It smells a little bit. Wedge in there. I'm still trying. I need to put this away. That's why it's wedged in. Why are you screaming at me? Why? What did I do? Okay. No, I'm sorry. No, please. Can I record? Oh, okay. She's annoyed at me. We've hit our first Nendoroid again. Ignore, it's dusty. I should have gone around with like a little brush before I filmed so you couldn't see the shame. No! So this is the Winnie the Pooh Nendoroid. It comes with a little piglet alongside it. I bought this from Amazon during, I want to say it was during 2020. I think it was like peak pandemic kind of time. I had no idea that there was a Winnie the Pooh Nendoroid, and I got really excited and I snatched it up. I think I bought it on Amazon. I'll have 100% paid more than I should have, but I was naive and only had like 2 Nendoroids at that time. Didn't really at the time intend to pick up more. I love him, and I love putting grumpy faces on Nendoroids. He's so cute. Next we got another couple of blind boxes. I quite liked this line because they're so vibrant. They're also quite heavy. And this one's a neat little like potion stopper, and you can pull that out, which is kind of cute. And then inside there's a little guy. We got one of them Kirby things. I forgot what the word is, but this is like red beans and ice cream, it looks like. It's so cute! Zelda candle. A cat blind box. Cat is like a baguette, but it's got this like weird hat. And it is apparently a hat, I think, looking at the picture. It's so weird. It doesn't fit on the plate, and it kind of annoys me, but also it's so cute. And then I keep like hand sanitizer all around because I like to use it a lot. And I got a little Link keychain here that was a gift many years ago. Mika! Got a big ol' puffed up Kirby. How cute is he? Mika apparently disagrees. Up there I have a Winnie the Pooh water bottle. I keep forgetting it's up there, so I should use it, but I forget. A Symphony Miku acrylic stand. It's of a fox, sort of mythical fox, I want to say. Kirby as a car. I think I got some of these from Forbidden Planet International Manchester, I want to say. Okay, don't kill me. This is from Bleach. I've forgotten its name. Someone that I worked with had this on their desk, and when they left, they gave it to me when I was still a student. And yeah, I've now got it on my shelves. It was with the Bleach. You should actually move. There you go. Go with the Bleach. That's where you belong. That's probably where you should have been. Couple of piggy blind boxes. Aren't they cute? I got to put the stickers on the suitcase. Some of them have peeled off a little, I've just noticed, and this one's fallen over. So sad. Then we've got this little Thorin figure. I'm still a big Thorin fan, but I was a massive Thorin fan while I was doing my A-levels. I think all the gifts I got from friends and family included Thorin in some way at the time, and I loved it. This one is a little broken though. I did drop it, unfortunately. His foot's come away, but as long as he stands still, you can't tell. Next we have Momo and Jinshi's Nendoroid. I obviously had to give her the cat ears, so they popped off a little. I'm a little sad about that. And he's got his little grumpy face. And I'm sure you're wondering, why have you not put them in front of Apothecary Diaries? The main reason being Apothecary Diaries does end up being behind the monitor, and I would not be able to see them, and that would make me sad. So I've decided to put them somewhere that I would be able to see them, basically. I've also run out of easel stands, so some of them are just propped against the manga. I need to get some more easel stands. Next we have another Nancy set, another cool one. I think I got this set and that set at the same time, so I absolutely do not remember the name of them. I really love the ones that are like flowing, like this with her hair looking like a waterfall, or this one dancing, or this one with like this cloak that is like, does come off, but not too easily with one hand, but it is separate. I like those a lot, the movement. Then we got a candle, Love is Indomitable. I like to put it in front of Boys Run the Riot. I have quite a few candles from this place. It is a rainbow. It is a bit old now, so it is probably starting to lose, like, some of its, like... What is it? What have I done? Why are you mad at me? I'm sorry. On the inside, it's cute too. I have quite a few from this brand, Ember Stag Candles, I think. What does that say? Caramelized sugar. Yeah. Oh, it does smell amazing. Oh my gosh. Got a little dumpling that lights up if I remember how you do it. Do you just squeeze it? I don't think you squeeze it. Oh, there's a power button. There we go. Oh, it does colours. I don't remember. Did it do... There you go. Oh. Is it meant to do that? That was a Christmas present from a friend of mine. Because she was like, you like lights? It's vaguely weeby. And I was like, you're damn right. A BB-8 Funko Pop. A King DDD amiibo. That's technically Ben's, because he does like playing as King DDD. An Obelix Funko Pop. Massive Asterix and Obelix fan. Loved it growing up a lot. Used to read the comics repeatedly. Next we got a series of little poopies. I love my little poopies. These are blind bags, technically, that I got from Kika Goods. I think you can buy like a pack and you get like 5 in them. They're so cute. I love them. They're so dumb. I have a couple of dupes I might give away. I kind of wanted to get a load and include like one in every one of my giveaways, but I was like, I don't know, that might annoy someone. Also got a little case closed acrylic stand next to the mound. It is case closed. One day I will read it. Another little light, but I forget to charge it, so it's not actually on very often at all. Why are you mad? A Zelda keyring to match the link we saw earlier. Another Miku. This was my first prize figure Miku that I picked up. I said prize figures, I'm not sure for me. I don't really see any that I like. And I picked this one up because it was like tenner or something. Ami pre-owned again. I was like, let's give it a look. Let's see what I think. Give it a go when it's so cheap. And I must say, I was so impressed at the quality of it. The stand is fine. It's cute. It's got a nice print on it. But like the face is remarkably good. The hair was more fun than I expected. And the dress movement, I love. Just all in all, blown away. And it set me down another path of Miku. Ah! We got a little Wind Waker link that's not an amiibo or anything. I think it looks a little shit, to be honest, so I tend to try and keep it higher up my shelves, even though I do love Wind Waker. We have a little white platelet? It's platelet? I think it was a Cells at Work, like, gacha bag, so it's sat with Cells at Work. We got another one of those moons that once again I forget to charge, so it's more just aesthetic, I can't turn it on. Some Lego flowers, I think it's a daisy and a tulip. Do have a lot of Lego. Fake plant, the only sort of plant I can keep alive. Funko Reptar. Love Reptar. Was my favourite Rugrats character. We got a plushie Among Us, because I don't really know, can't remember. More cat food blind box. I love cat food blind box. I wish I'd bought a full set of them because I love cat food blind box. I love this stack of macaroons. My biggest pet peeve though is there's no magnet or anything to like actually connect them. So like one slight knock and they fall over. It is so annoying. But they're so cute, so I forgive them a little. Another little octopus made by my sister. A Winnie the Pooh Funko keychain, very kindly gifted to me from Forbidden Planet Brighton. Currently the only Funko Pops that I still collect are Winnie the Pooh ones, so I was very pleased with this one. I love the Winnie the Pooh ones. I think they're cute still as Funkos, so I'm happy with them. Card out of Card Capture Sakura Special Edition. Harvest Moon Nendoroid. Look at that cow! Isn't that such a cute cow? It's so... Oh my god, those proportions. Oh, and the little chicken. Oh, so this is Claire from Friends of Mineral Town. Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, depending. And yeah, so my first Harvest Moon was A Wonderful Life, but I did play Friends of Mineral Town not too long afterwards. I never played as the female one. I can't, is it more Friends of Mineral Town, something like that? But still. And it came with a turnip, and you can like take the head off and hold like so it looks like it's growing. That's so cute. And I gave her the watering can because she's growing her turnip. Another Kirby food one. Kirby is falling off a plate of pancakes. How adorable is that? And I'm getting these for like £5 each by getting them on Neokyo pre-owned. So happy. This is something from, it might be out of power, it is out of power, from Ben's mother, because Ben told his mother I like lights and stuff like that, so she got me that for Christmas. Another little Kirby that unfortunately looks like he's got a little owie. We have some dice, and these dice have, hopefully it'll be able to focus, have a rainbow! Have a rainbow in them! Isn't that cute? And my sister hid a duck in it, and it took me a very long time to find that duck, a very long time. One of my hair clips, it's got a spreadsheet on it because I love spreadsheets. More cat food, this is a blueberry cheesecake. This plate is a bit more acceptable because it's got curved edges, it means that it can't like fall off as easily. This shelf got my Christmas Winnie the Pooh Funkos. This is probably one of my favourite things ever. Tigger just looks so happy and adorable. And I basically said to myself, well, doesn't matter if it's Christmas, it's Winnie the Pooh, it can stay on my shelves year round. And look how happy he is, he's so happy, he's such a bundle of joy, I love you, Tigger. Another Zelda candle, Lon Lon Milk. Then we have two of the tiers of the Kingdom amiibos. We have Zelda with the Master Sword and rehydrated Ganondorf. I forgot to order these before the game came out, and Amazon did not have them in stock, but I did actually manage to get them pre-owned on AmiAmi for like £9 or something insane. And they turned up, they were brand new, in box, not opened, it was crazy. We have a goddess statue that Ben got me for Christmas. I think it's probably 3D printed, feeling it. More cat food, cat in a crepe with some strawberries. Another one that I love the concept of, but otherwise kind of hate it, because like you need to look top down to see it. So like you're looking at it like this and you can't tell. I wish that I could like prop it up, but it doesn't like properly attach to the plate. And again, these aren't magnetic or stick on in any way, so they just slide off all the time and it's really annoying. Couple more amiibo. We have got Daisy and Rosalina, both characters I also do enjoy playing in Smash Bros. A little card thing for, which one again? Cuckoo's 3, that Yan Press included in one of their wonderful gift parcels. This was a blind box I got at MCM London in May with Lizzie Moon, and she got one, I got one, and I got Stinky Tofu. The only reason I remember it's Stinky Tofu is because it is Stinky Tofu. Even Mika remembers. Eeyore Funko Pop. He's so cute too.
Mika needed so many pets, I fell asleep, so it is the next day and we are continuing on. We have got another blind box. I think it's called Dimo is the type. I can't remember which set this one is from, but it's like a devil, I want to say. Look, it's been bad. It says bad. It's got some no. Then we have a Thorin Funko Pop, obviously, because Thorin, and yeah, Thorin, love you, Thorin.
Then we got an acrylic stand from Dangerous Convenience Store. After reading volume 1, Ben got me this one actually not too long afterwards, which tickled me. He's not usually that on it with getting me stuff from series I've enjoyed, so I was very pleased with this one. Thank you, Ben. It's also massive. It's huge. How is it so big? Why are you screaming? But we had so many pets and cuddles yesterday. Do you really want more? Then we've got another Nendoroid. It is Harley Quinn, and I can't remember the exact type, but it's like a Japanese style Harley Quinn. Look at her hammer. How cute is that? I love Harley Quinn. I cosplayed as her. On my last day of sixth form at school, you could turn up in fancy dress, and I dressed up as Harley Quinn. My dad was a fan growing up, so there was a lot of Harley Quinn stuff around the house, and I ended up enjoying it too. What is it? Next we have a Christmas card from Mainly Manga on Instagram. Some of you might know him. He sent this to me in May alongside a rubber. Because apparently all best shoujos have a rubber in them. Depending on which country you're from, that might have different connotations. It's got a little Senji. How adorable is that? It's like 90% beard. I got this on Yokio. It is way smaller than I realised when I bought it. It is like palm size. You're also meant to lie it down, but I'd never see anything if I did that, so I've just got it propped in the corner. Like so. Pretend I did that first time. Couple of dinky Wind Waker. I don't even want to call them figures. They're almost too small to really be figures of Arir and Grandma. I'm not really sure what to call them. They also will not focus, or maybe they're just blurry figures. But they are, I mean, you can see, there's my thumb. Thumb for scale. What? Why you sound so sad? Then we have some more of these letters that I got from B&M, Home Bargains, can't remember. They spell out manga. Sometimes I turn them on. They do take batteries and light up, but I then forget to turn them off and they die really quick. We are approaching Christmas period. This is probably going to go up during the Christmas period, so I'll usually change the batteries for that and turn them on at the start of Christmas. Some more of the little Wind Waker things, the Bokoblin, Link, King Daphne's Nohannason, Makar and Tetra. I love him as a boat, like really love him as a boat. We got this Totoro mug. I got this on Yokio and I didn't actually originally want it. There's some like Pokemon stuff in there. I didn't actually originally want it. I bought a pair of mugs, including this one and the Gigi mug from Kiki's Delivery Service. And it was the same price to get both, and I did think it was cute, so I thought, why not? Let's get this set. Another set of dice. These ones have pandas on the inside. You can kind of see pandas. I also love pandas. Red pandas are my favourite, but I love all pandas. Another little Kirby, this one running along a cake with a strawberry. I think this is our first Hatsune Miku Nendoroid, and this is The World Is Mine. This came out pretty recently. It came in the same haul as the Harvest Moon Nendoroid on the next shelf along. I gave her the crown and I gave her the cake, and it looks so cute. It's sort of a sultry face, isn't it? I love the hair movement on Miku figures. It's one of my favourite things. This was a blind box. It's just a panda. I love pandas. Looks a bit sad. A Kuromi dish that I got at MCM in May with a Taylor Swift thingy, light thingy. I was going to use this for snacks and I just forget. It's there to look pretty. I could put something else in it yet, but I don't know what yet. We've got a couple little presents that go with some Christmas Mikus. I was really annoyed with these because they don't like attach properly in any way. You just sort of hold it in the hands. They kept falling off. So they're just here on the side. The Christmas Miku actual figures have been put away just until Christmas. But I've left these here so I don't lose them. Next we got another blind box set. They're called Bad Birds. I want to say this is a complete set. I got the full box because I thought they looked hilarious. This is like a falling over blurred burb. They're also felted a bit. This one is pooping, and my favourite thing is this toilet is such an involved toilet. You can put the seat down, the seat up and down, the lid up and down. It's like a pretty neat, detailed little toilet. I think that's so cool. Got a little maid bird holding a knife because it's a naughty bad bird. A thinker bird on a toilet. Now this one doesn't come off, but you can still move the lid, I guess. I also think that looks amazing. Some like naughty burbs with some lollipop sticks. I love the dinky one, the matching one, it's so cute. And then this rainbow one, I think it's meant to be some form of like social media bird and everyone's like giving it thumbs up, but I don't really know. Okay, we have another Hatsune Miku acrylic stand. It does kind of look like it's dusty, doesn't it? But it's just like light going through the stand. I don't know like what type or like the name of the stand. It was just pretty on Yummy, so I nabbed it. And we have some of my Switch controllers, which probably shouldn't be there. And we have a picture frame with a chibi of me and Ben sat on the sofa. This was a Christmas present I got for Ben a few years ago. It's by Hazelay R, who did a number of my other chibis. So like all of my Isekai ones and like my original chibi, all by this person. This is kind of the Disney shelf, but it is all Belle, because obviously I love Belle with her books. So we got a little Lego Blocks Belle, Funko Peasant Belle, I don't know where that one's from, and then a Q-Posket. I'm actually not a massive fan of Q-Poskets. I find the proportions a bit creepy. I think what I found okay with this one is because the dress is so big, it doesn't make the body shape look too weird compared to the head. I think is why I've been okay with it, but I only like picked it up because it's Belle. I'm otherwise not a massive fan of Q-Poskets. Then we got a little Winnie the Pooh that my sister made for me. How cute is that? I love Winnie the Pooh. It's just so cute. Such a cutie. A Zero Suit Samus amiibo. I used to main Zero Suit Samus. I jumped around a few times. I loved how bouncy she was, and I don't mean that in a crude way, but she like is really good at jumping, and I found that really fun. Not any lewd reasons. You're gross. Then we have another Daimu. It's a wintry one. It's really cute. It's a little foxy chasing this like Diddy Daimu. How cute is that? Got another one of these candles. This one is Smaug, and this is here because these are all like my dragon series, all my series that start with dragon. It's got a little dragon tooth claw on the side, and then it's all looks like it's filled with gold. We got a Pumba because he's a warthog, hog, like my name. Hero from Dragon Quest XI amiibo. Dragon Quest XI is just one of my favourite games ever. I love Dragon Quest, but 11 is just absolutely beautiful. And again, it is here. Actually, it should be here, because they're the Dragon Quest series. You can move along. You can stay there with the Dragon Quest series. Then we have a few characters from The Hobbit that I think you got from going to go see The Hobbit at the cinema when I was doing my A-levels. I went and saw it quite a few times because of Thorin. So we've got Gandalf, Thorin, and James Nesbitt. I've forgotten his name, but it's James Nesbitt.
Got a Pride R2-D2, I think. I think it's Pride. It's rainbow.
This is just a little Christmas gnome that I keep forgetting to put away after Christmas. Another type of puffed up Kirby. Oh, there's a little Link that's fallen down. Is that Wind Waker Link in his island garb? It is. Why are you there? Another Miku acrylic that is struggling to focus because of fairy lights. I think it's meant to be a tanuki, this one maybe? A little raccoon or something. A little Senku acrylic with Dr. Stone. He's sleepy, it looks so cute. Some Winnie the Pooh Sums, these like bean plushies. My cats absolutely adore playing with these, so I went looking on eBay to try and find like bundles because I didn't really care what characters they played with. I just wanted to pile them because they're such a nice size, the cats love them. And one of the bundles I managed to find had a full set of Winnie the Pooh, so I nabbed those and I've kept a set clean that the cats aren't allowed to play with. And interestingly, I've got this Eeyore and another Eeyore, different types of Eeyore and different colours. Isn't that neat? Then we have another set of Nancy blind boxes. This one, I think I remember the name of. I think it's called Secret Garden. I really love the fountain and I really love this statue. I think they're really neat. And then otherwise, I think most of the others are based on like different types of flowers. Like this one looks like a lily. This one might be a tulip. And then I've just got like a pen holder because I always need pens. And this is my 3DS collection. Maybe I'll do a games tour one day. But mine and Ben's and my sister's DS collections I think have all been grouped into these. And some Game Boy Color apparently. Just for ease of like editing the stuff on the Faku shelves, I have some candles. I have this one that says Define Naughty, which felt appropriate. Also got a candle from the same place called Smut Reads. I have a cup from the Final Fantasy Gongcha crossover. I do have the other two cups. I'm not sure where they are though. I should clean this one up. It's still got the label on it. This is just a pile of large Nendoroid parts that I need to figure out how to store them. They don't quite fit where I store all my other Nendoroid parts. They've just started building up here apparently. A blind box something. My 3DS case for some reason. Label maker. I think, to be honest, down this set of shelves is just a bit of a mess. Some Yorkshire tea that Blackwell's gave out for free for a while. I don't know what to do with it because I don't even drink tea, let alone decaf tea, so it's just piled up there. Ignore how dusty it is. This corner gets the most dusty because it's like by the door. A little Ganondorf figure. I think this is from Nintendo World in New York. And then a One Piece box. Don't think there's anything in it. Another Miku acrylic. This one is one of her winter ones. I can't remember if it's 2023 or 2022. 2023? I can't remember how they year them, because the year is, I can't remember if it's like the past year or the current year. It's a recent winter Miku. Snow Miku. Another duck. Another Winnie the Pooh Funko with his like, oh, he's in the pot of honey with little bees. How cute. Some more dice, apparently. I think this is from the same blind box set as the one I just showed you a couple of shelves back. I can't remember the name of it, but I quite like celestial type things, so I thought they look cute. This is a dice box from Benjamin. He got me a few years ago for Christmas. It is showing the Sage medallions from Ocarina of Time, and it has got a set of dice in it, and it is quite neat. It's magnetic. I love it! This is a chest from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword that you can actually open. It is a little broken. I dropped it. You can't tell too bad because I've shoved it at the back. It does have all the parts. I do hope to one day glue it back together. One of my favourite things I own. I adore it. And I know they've brought out a new one. There's a Bokoblin chest from the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom, and I want to get that one too. Another Winnie the Pooh Funko, this time playing in puddles. Just a massive FF candle, apparently for some reason. Looks Christmassy though. Why is it on these shelves though? I don't know. My Frieren and Fern Nendoroids. I, again, need to get some more easel stands to put them on, so they're just leaning against their volumes for now. I love this face and the sort of doing the ooh-woo from Frieren, so that's a funny face, and Fern just looking annoyed and grumpy. Fern keeps dropping the staff, so it's sitting on the shelf at the moment. It's annoying me. And then also a dinky little acrylic of Frieren getting stuck in a chest. That would have made a really fun Nendoroid, but I feel like that would have been quite involved. And probably a bit more money. Some more of the Kirby food things. So we've got like a chocolate cake that's like the Wispy Woods tree in an apple. Look at that face. On some sort of cheese maybe. Now this actually isn't part of the set, but because I ordered loads of these on Neokyo, it just came with one of the other ones and I was like, it's fine, it's about the same size, I'll do it. But it isn't part of the same sets as these. We got another candle. This one is called A Royal and a Rebel. It is just kind of sat here. I don't actually know which series this will work best with, so it's just sort of moving around. If you have any ideas on a good series to place this candle with, Royal and a Rebel, I am all ears, all ears. I will take any recommendations where to put this. Sometimes I just sort of shove some things I need to remember to get to. My sister got me this like mini micro Lego set of a panda, so I need to make that. I've also got all the merch I got from the Aloha Kickstarter bundle. All this stuff is just here at the moment because I got mad at it. Same with the comic. I don't really know how to display it because it's just a comic. It's just makes me sad. Some duct tape because that is currently how these lights are held up, but I am swapping them over slowly for command hooks, but it doesn't get that warm in here, so not many of them have drooped yet, so I've just not touched them. This is the half-done book nook that I did on stream. I've still not gone through and finished it. I hope to over Christmas, just sort of like do a bunch of bits that I've been meaning to do and finish for my shelves. So like my panda, finish that, and a few other things that you'll see as we go along. If you're interested in seeing me making this progress, this part of it, the live stream is still up on my channel. Now, I think her name is Lucina. I think it's Lucina, amiibo. Ben plays as Lucina. I am not particularly knowledgeable when it comes to Fire Emblem. I watched a little bit of him playing Three Houses, and that's been about it. And then Smash Bros. Smash Bros is most of my knowledge. This is just some tree scent that I quite like when it gets close to Christmas, and I obviously just forgot to put it away. Got a couple little pumpkins. I got a big pile of these from like B&M or something. Close to Christmas a few years ago, and they're just still all on my shelves. This looks way worse than it actually no, it just looks worse. This is my Zelda amiibo hoard grouped together. It was because when playing Tears of the Kingdom and I needed to scan my amiibos, I gave up just going around finding them all, so I just clustered them so I could scan them all together and then never got around to spreading them out again once I completed the game. I do have all of the Zelda amiibos, including, well, the two of the Tears of the Kingdom ones are over there. The other Tears of the Kingdom one is in here somewhere. I think that might be it in there, possibly. Yeah, that looks about right. But I do have the rest of them. I slowly picked them up for quite a few years when I was in my teens. Some of them I even picked up during some of my trips to the US for work. Quite pleased with some of my pickups. But I do have them all, even like the Guardian hidden at the back. It's just like a little Pikachu blind box, I think. Looks cute. I think this is a Pop Mart Christmas blind box, I think. Yet another candle, which I am happy to take some recommendations on where it might fit better. Riddles in the Dark. This is based on The Hobbit, sorry. So yeah, recommendations on where to put it. Hobbit sees Gollum and My Precious. We have another cue basket. This one is Ariel in her gown, as I said. I think there's 3 in this set, and I do have all 3. The other one is Cinderella. We'll find her. Belle is my favourite, and then probably Ariel in terms of princesses, so I was quite excited to get these 2, and then I was like, I'll get Cinderella at some point. Beginning to start to see some of my Final Fantasy XIV stuff. We have a acrylic stand of Graha. I went to FanFest in 2023 and I was going to get loads of merch, but the merch queues were horrific. And then realised that most of it you could just grab online. So I think literally left the convention centre and placed an order on the Square Enix online store and got as many acrylics as I could. Last I checked, Ami had like loads of them up for pre-order. It looks like they're doing a restock, a remake, or whatever. So I've just ordered the rest of the ones I don't have. We're going to see a bunch more over the next few shelves. This is a Music Moogle plushie. Also got in the online store. I did go to the Eorzea Symphony the day after FanFest, so I was like, I want a little Moogle in the little jacket and everything. But instead, they didn't sell them at the orchestra, so I ordered it online. Look at this cutie here! Oh, it won't focus, but this This is the cutie. Look at the cutie here. Liddy. Love you, Liddy. This is pictures up that we got from, if I can grab them, that we got at MCM Comic Con in May of 2024. And we stood in front and he was like, you got 5 seconds, go. And we're like, ah! Which is why they're all very random and I'm very off-center in this one. I'm so sorry, Liddy. Another random blind box. I actually quite like this one because it is magnetic and it's kind of satisfying putting these on. It is a bit awkward to like try and pose. I have to just sort of hold it in the corner like that, but it's vaguely Christmassy. I think I like it, like more than I expected. We have a Red Mage acrylic stand. Red Mage is my main class in Final Fantasy XIV. I don't dress like a normal Red Mage though. I found an outfit I like and I've stuck with it now. I did end up swapping to Red Mage. I used to main Ninja and then swapped during Shadowbringers. And now I am obsessed with Red Mage. I love it. But I don't wear the hats, which seems to be something you're meant to do as Red Mage. I don't wear the hats. Take a blind box. I was very, very pleased because I didn't want to buy a full set, so I just bought one, and I got Tigger, and I was so over the moon. Okay, we got another like DIY Booknook that I really need to put together. This was actually a present from a friend, and I was so excited she got me this because it wasn't even something I'd like expressed an interest to her that I wanted. And also, it's actually made by the same people that do the Nancy blind boxes, the ones that I've been collecting the sets of, the like sleeping Chinese babies. They primarily do stuff like Booknooks and stuff, and yeah, I was just so excited she gave me this one. I need to make, this one is another one I'll probably do over Christmas. A Yoshi amiibo, another one of the like OG ones, I guess. A winter solstice candle. Once again, we'll take recommendations on where to put it. What series works with it. Just a random Pokemon stand. I think it came with a game, and I think this is my sister's, and she's just forgotten to take it from me. Ignore how dusty everything is. Ignore it. I'm prioritizing trying to get filming going. If I start dusting everything, I'd have just put off filming and recording, and I didn't want to do that any longer. So these two were actually originally on top of my shelves, but I pulled them down so I could put some manga up there. And these are two Assassin's Creed Special Edition statuettes, maybe? So we have Eivor from Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins. I kind of regret not getting the Odyssey one, but something I find really difficult with series like Assassin's Creed is when you order the special editions, you're not like played or met the characters at that point, so you don't really have an attachment. So do I really want a statue of a character that I'm not really familiar with? Like, by the time I've completed the game, yes, I'm really happy that I've got it. I love Bayek, I love Eivor, but like when I'm buying it, I really struggle to justify it, especially since the price jump between like these two was a lot. I know there was Odyssey in the middle, but still, I only got them ultimately because they were Christmas presents at the time, and yeah. I still need to finish Valhalla. I got a bit like grumpy because they didn't do enough of Yorkshire for my liking. You can go to York. I don't think I actually got to York, but they didn't go to West Yorkshire. Got some Winnie the Pooh plushies, got Piglet, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. I do actually have Eeyore, but it's over there. Another Winnie the Pooh Funko. I do have the little keyring over there. This is like the normal size version. It's like a pinky Valentine's he's holding. I thought he was holding tissue. I think he's holding flowers. Another Miku acrylic stand. Really cute. A Breath of the Wild Link plushie from Ben for Christmas a few years ago. So I think this is like a blind box. I think it's Elves. I think it's the blind box series. Elves something. I think these are quite nice. I have been tempted to get full sets of these, but I'm trying to stop myself buying too many full sets because I'm going to run out of shelf space. I'm going to run out of shelf space for blind boxes before I run out of shelf space for manga at this point. So I've just sort of held off now and I just try to get ones unless it's the Nancy ones because I've said I'm good with the Nancys. Speaking of, we have some more from a Nancy set. This is from the Tea Time set. This was my very first one, Blueberry Pancake. I did only buy one and then I've just bought singles. I kind of regret not getting a full set, but I've not actually seen anywhere sell a full set. And now I already have 5, so I might just try and accumulate if I can. So there's Maid, Patisserie Chef, macaroons, chocolate something, and blueberry pancakes. Some more Final Fantasy XIV. We have Urianger and Ishtola. Very badass and very often pair together in-game. I don't know if this is because they're both like magic and stuff, but that's why they've got a shelf together. She's so big and commanding. Some 14 washi tape. I think there's like Jobs, the 12, and some minions, and a squishy rupee, little Lego Tigger. Estinian, another big commanding 14 acrylic stand. Lots of job stones from 14. I am missing a few. I hadn't realised how many I was missing. I thought I was just missing Reaper and Sage, not including the new ones, Viper and Pictomancer. But no, I think I'm missing a few others as well. Looking into it, I need to try and get the rest of them. At least I got my Red Mage and I got my sisters and Ben's classes. Oh no, Ben plays Reaper. I haven't got Reaper! Present from my sister, it is Wind Waker on the Great Wave. As I keep saying, I love Wind Waker. I'll have all the Wind Waker merch, please. Thank you. Isn't that cute? Another blind box, which I actually opened on my birthday. So it was like a birthday celebration. It was so cute. I love it. Another pumpkin. Random little emu puzzle someone gifted me that went to New Zealand, I think. A Harley Quinn Funko. Another candle, Marauder from Harry Potter. Again, I'll take some recommendations on which series this works best with. Random Christmas wolf thing that I've got to put away. Some bits sent from Ice Press in giveaways. I thought this was a magnet. I think it's just a mirror. Hello. Ignore my messy hair. I think this is just a mirror and then some stickers of some series that hadn't come out at the time and an Ice Press one. We have Alphino and Alize acrylic stands, the twins. I wasn't a fan at first and they have very much grown on me, as I think with a lot of people, especially Alize, my Red Mage Bay. We have another set of Nancy's. We've got, I think they're like sleepy Dreamtime ones. So there's 3, 6, 9, and 12. I definitely think it's one of the more involved sets. It's probably my favourite one, especially like this like sleepy, sheepy one, and the sheep have numbers on it. There's this big old teddy bear, and they're like quite like hefty and heavy. And it's the same price as like some of these ones, which, I mean, they're very pretty, but there's not like much to them. Actually, in the middle of these those shelves, we have got Ice Guy and Cool Girl Nendoroid. How adorable are those? I have them holding the cat and some cat food in his hands. There we go, there's the cat food. Doesn't sit very well. Obviously, blushing and looking adorable. Ice Guy and Cool Girl are such pretty spines and such pretty covers. Just such a shame you're so expensive! Another random blind box with a sword that will not stay in its hand. Another Kirby one. I think this was my first one actually, and I thought it was so cute, just upside down Kirby snoozing. We got a Duck Dodgers Funko Pop that is awfully heavy and will not stay stood up. It really annoys me. That's why he's at the bottom where he belongs. There's the Eeyore again. This is a promo card sent with Imitation, which is actually up there, so you should go up there. I don't remember where I got these. I think they were from my dad, I think. Bottles that say Poison and Wolfsbane. Another Nancy set. I think there is one that has just come out, but this was the one before it. As you can see, they like have very much gotten more involved over time. They look so cool and over the top. This one might be my favourite, or this one. I love the ones that flow. Oh my gosh, another Hatsune Miku figure, and it's a bit tall for these shelves, to be honest. It might need to go somewhere else. This is from the Sweet line. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them. I obviously got this one pre-owned, as I do most of the prize figures. Most of them? Actually, all of them. Can you get any of them new? This comes in a couple of different colours. I think it comes in pink and green, and I went for green. I thought it looked... I preferred it with the blue hair, is all, to be honest. I was quite happy with this face. I think it looks nice. There's like details in the hair look cute, and just the whole like swishing of the hair. And I love the plate. Quite a few of them have this plate. There are, I think I've got at least one more that's upstairs, but I quite like it. A Hagrid candle. So again, recommendations on which series works best, I guess. Some more 14 acrylic stands. This is Gunbreaker, which is my tank, not that I'm very good at it, and Dancer, which is my sister's main. Kirby blind box. Acrylic stands of Thancred and Rin. I can never remember how you meant to pronounce it. She's so cool. I hope we get more of her in the story. Cat Cupcake blind box. He looks so grumpy. Why do you look so grumpy? I think this is like an Emma, I think is the series. I can't remember, no, sorry, the type. I don't remember the series one, but it has a mask that's magnetic, which is pretty neat. I think I prefer it without the mask, but I'd lose the mask if it didn't wear it. It's just a regular Peach amiibo. OG Smash Peach amiibo. Okay, we got some more of these Emma series blind boxes. I think they're all from different sets. Maybe these two are from the same set, but they're all the Emma series. Another Hatsune Miku acrylic stand that will not focus. Oh my god. Ah, there we go. Another random blind box. I think it's meant to be like a monkey princess. Okay, we have some Komi merch. We have the Komi Nendoroid, obviously doing the real cute face with the cat ears. We have a little plush that I actually bought on a Neokyo Buy With Me stream. We have this little Komi keychain that Ben got me years and years and years ago when Komi was still not like overly popular before the anime and stuff, and it was way harder to get merch. Found me this on Etsy. I think it's 3D printed. I kind of hate it because it melts and it like leaves residue and it's sticky all the time. I don't really understand why, so I try really hard to not touch it, basically. But I was really appreciative and I loved that I finally had something Komi, but like, I don't know what was wrong with the material used. It's not that hot. Never had anything else I've bought just randomly start melting. Don't know. A Komi and Tadano stand, which was a Secret Santa present. I'm like 99% sure from Dragon Ball Z. Thank you. We have an Aqua Nendoroid, but it is one of those, is it Swacho? Where it's like, it's sitting down and you can't make any like modifications, you can't change it. These work out to be pretty cheap, like 15, 20 quid, maybe even less, which I'm fine with because I love Aqua, but like I wasn't fussed enough to pay the prices of her Nendoroid that her Nendoroid were at the time. Now I've learnt a bit more about buying on the second-hand market in Japan. I'd have probably been able to find a cheaper one, but not at the time. I've had this for quite a while. And she's sat in front of Konosuba. We got a Yuna Nendoroid. Isn't it so cute? Stood with the Kuma 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 Bear series. This is Yuna, my cat's namesake. It is a weird Nendo in that the feet are like magnetic to the bottom, which I'd not seen before. Don't think I'm doing it great justice. Means that it is a bit tricky to stand up. It does need the easel, which has popped out. And I will faff with that later, but I thought it was quite neat. Oh, there we go. You can sit like that, I guess. Having the magnetic feet was interesting. Pom Pom Purin blind box. I think it was like a carnival set or something. A Winnie the Pooh Funko, because it's Winnie the Pooh. I think this is from the same blind box set as the Pom Pom Purin. I can't remember this character's name. I really like the little castle, though. Another Kirby blind box with like a... Is it Waddle Dee? Is that what these are called? I love this one because it's got a rainbow, and I kind of like the dangly bits. It's really cool. Another Pokemon blind box, this one with Gardevoir. Another random, like, mage one. I love the little swirly bits around the hat and such. I think they look real cool. Oh, and the back of the hair. It took me ages to figure out why they gave me 3, not realising the one was for the bottom of the hair. We have 2 Link Nendoroids, Wind Waker Link and Breath of the Wild Link. I love Wind Waker Link's little grumpy face. It's my favourite thing ever. You're such a cutie. And with his Wind Waker... Oh, I'd love if they did a Wind Waker manga in the series. It would be amazing. There is an unofficial Link's logbook, but I'd like an official one. That would be amazing. I'd love it. We got a couple more Kirby treats. This one is like a sweetie or something. It's colourful, which is all that matters. And this one where it's like dumplings or mochi or something, and he's got some on his face and in his... Oh, he's so cute! Some more blind boxes. These 3 are another type. I can't remember if they're all from the same series. These 2 definitely are. I'm not sure if this one is. These are all Azura, I want to say. The characteristic is like they're kind of crying, which does put me off a little bit because it's clear from a bit afar. It's harder to tell. But I like these ones a lot too. So this is like sea, music, and Easter. This is like a mini Daimu cat themed blind box. It was quite involved. There's a whole bunch of parts. I'm surprised I haven't lost any of them. Another Kirby blind box. I think I got this rainbow from like Home Bargains or something. When I saw the rainbow and I was like, obviously I need this. This is a pumpkin that my sister made me. She very much went crazy making pumpkins at Halloween this year and last year. So we have quite a few between the house. Some more Miku acrylics. So this is a set of 8, I want to say. And they're all like 6-ish pounds each. And they're all meant to be, I think, different mythical creatures. I think they're super duper adorable. And I quite like how involved they are. They have lots of different layers. So they've got the lanterns, then Miku, and then the background. A Mii Sword Fighter amiibo, which I do tend to main. I tend to main Mii Sword Fighter. I just find some of the moves so much more fun. Don't judge me. My Mii does not look like that though, but you don't have a choice with the amiibo. How cool would that be though? A customized Mii amiibo. An Olaf Funko Pop, which was a gift from my sister. I've forgotten this guy's name, but it is another Sanrio character blind box, which is like in a suitcase or something. Another Miku acrylic. This is another one from the Azura line. It's called Melting Snow, but It looks so dang questionable and iffy and a bit odd, and it makes me giggle. It is meant to be melting snow though. That is its name. I swear. We've got a few different things on these next couple of shelves. We have a random splattering of Nancy's, I think from 2 or 3 different sets. I managed to get a big bundle for like, it was like £3 each or something, and I just got a random set of stuff from 3 sets. It's like autumn, spring, solstice, something like that, and like bugs, forest, something. I can't remember. I need to try and make this fairy light more taut so it doesn't dangle like that. It should be kind of like that in theory. We have a Megami and Sugami keychain in front of Megami and Sugami. I loved how happy they are. I loved them with their hands in the air, like throwing them, doing peace signs in the corners. I thought that looked super cool and neat. Can I get it to focus? There we go. Look at that pose. It looks so cute. We got a little wobbly going merry. This probably should have been taken upstairs because I have a few more of these and they're all upstairs, and I just must have left this one down here by mistake. It's another Christmas themed blind box. I think this is from the same set as like the elf one I showed you earlier. I do actually have some Nendoroid boxes to put away that are on these shelves. I've already shown you these two. You see my boxes for my Nendoroids are up there, as well as a bigger box. So a good number of these are actually upstairs, so we will get to them shortly. I've gotten the series. This is a blind box for holding a photo, I think, but I don't really have many like photos or cards for it to hold. Here we do have the Cinderella Q posket. I did actually, like, because Cinderella is not one of my favourite princesses really, I didn't rush to grab it, but I did find it on sale in Forbidden Planet International Brighton, so I was like, well, this seems like as good a time to pick it up as any. Another Kirby blind box dangling, because Kirby is a star. Look at that boy, isn't he a cutie? And my Melody blind box where it's snoozing on a cushion. These, oh dear. As I said with another one, the lying down ones I'm less fussed about because they're just a lot harder to look at. This one's okay though, because it kind of faces out, but like the whole cushiony bit, it's sort of a flat lying down thing, and it's harder to look at, harder to see everything. A random mini Ganondorf from Wind Waker. I think this is a blind box. I think I want to say Pop Mart, I think. Another random blind box. I think Ben picked this one up, so really it should go up to Ben, and I think it opens. I think in theory it opens. Am I going to break it? Oh, I'm opening it wrong. There we go. There we go. It's a snowman, so it's vaguely Christmassy. We got a Poe Funko Pop. Poe is my favourite Teletubby. I love Poe. And then I do try to not put too much stuff lower down because this is where the chair is, so anything in the corner low down doesn't get seen as much. But I do have one of the candles here, 221B Baker Street, because this is where I keep Moriarty. This is where, well, it's where Moriarty falls alphabetically, so I keep 221B Baker Street here for that reason. Okay, we're now upstairs. How crazy is that? Okay, so on the first shelf we have a Rock Lee Funko and a Naruto Funko with the Funko, the Naruto volumes. Also a dinky little knitted Rock Lee, I think, I got at Liverpool Comic Con. I would like to try and get the Nendoroid of Rock Lee, but I think it's harder to find, and I haven't, to be honest, I've not actually tried looking, but it is something I would like to try and look at some point. A little Christmas Dear blind box. This is like the My Happy Marriage section. We have a little keychain dangling off the fairy lights, and then 2 of these little cute adorable acrylic stands. I think there's like 4 or 5 of these, but I only went for 2 and I got them on Neokyo. And then we have the 2 Nendoroids, and I've got them, I didn't get the holding hands attachment, so they're just like pretend holding hands together and almost in front of the volumes. The volumes are too far to the side, so they're just like, this whole thing has become the My Happy Marriage area. And there's another one on the shelf below. Another hydrated Ganondorf keychain. Some more pumpkins that my sister made for me, both rainbow, this really bright one, and this pastel one. Aren't they cute? This is a blind box I got at MCM London October, just been, so I've not had this very long. It's meant to be like a sleepy time one. It's another one of those Azura series ones, I want to say. Oh no, it's not looking to bum. Couple more pumpkins. I think there's like 9 or 10 of them, and they're just sort of spread out everywhere. You know, I'm just realising I don't actually have that much stuff on this corner shelf shelves in the bedroom. I have my FanFest 2023 wristband, Final Fantasy 14 wristband. Another Azura one, I got it at the same time as the sleepy one. I can't remember what this one is. I think it's meant to be like wishing on a star or something. At least her eyes are closed. Another Emma blind box. I think it's meant to be something to do with like sleeping well or dreams or something, so I thought I'll keep it in the bedroom. Okay, we do actually have some more merch on these shelves. We have got a Zoro Funko Pop in front of One Piece. A 1000 Sunny figure that I built also on stream. I thought this wouldn't take me that long. It took me ages getting the stickers to sit right, like on the muzzle of the lion, if it'll focus. That I was really bad at that. I was so slow at doing the whole thing. So I'm a bit wary. They do a whole series of these, and I'm like, oh, I should get a whole bunch. But it took me so long, and I was so slow, and I got so mad. Maybe not. And this is a light, a devil fruit light. I don't think I've put batteries in it yet though, so I don't think it'll light up. Oh my gosh, now these, I absolutely adore these. These are like mini versions of a whole bunch of ships from One Piece. You can see the names of all of them at the front. I got all of these from Neokyo. I think it was like £30 for the lot. And this isn't all of them, there are a bunch more. But I love how they do fall over a bit. I love how they got the little flag and they kind of like wobble to and fro, but they're like proper little cute little figure thing. That's so cute. Not that I think I have space for many more if I were to get a full set of them. Random tingamug. We have some Oshinoko bits. We got a bookmark that was kindly sent to me from Yen Press. We have an aqua acrylic stand. I don't think I finished peeling on the base. I need to remember to do that. I got this, I think, just on Amazon Japan. We have an Nendoroid, and I don't, look, why is she so like weirdly flying? But like, if I try and tip her down, she just falls. But I can get it to like lock if she's like jumping in the air in some way. I need to get some more of those easel stands. I really, really do. I need like 20 more. I also really struggled getting this arm in. It wouldn't. I wanted her to do like the heart thing with her hands, and it just did not want to stay. So thankfully she's got so much hair, so it's a bit hard to tell, like if you're at a distance like that, like you can't quite tell. It looks like she's just angled a bit, but god damn it, it's a little ghosty again, my sister made. She makes me so much stuff, isn't she the best? Another pumpkin. So we have some Joker / Persona stuff. We have the Joker Nendoroid with his little mask pulling his glove. I love him pulling his glove, doesn't that look cool? And the Joker amiibo, and they're up here because Persona's actually down here, but I usually have this chair in this corner. You wouldn't be able to see it, so moved it up out the way so you could. This is actually one of my older Nendoroids, not older-ish, like before I went through, I've gone into my phase of collecting Nendoroids. Ben actually bought me this one a little bit ago. Thank you, Ben. Next we hit some Uran. We have Honey Senpai. Oh, isn't that so cute? I got this at MCM London. And then we have the twins Nendoroid. It did feel a bit, what's the word? Much? No, that's not the word. I can't remember the word. It did feel a lot to get both of them when they're so similar, but I desperately wanted angry arm shaking thing because that's like the best, and the face, and I wanted them with the colourful hair, and they look so cute together now. Even though they've got like the same uniform, I think the colourful hair and dumb faces just makes it great. We have another set of Nancy's. This is a sporting set, as you might be able to tell. I got this pre-owned on eBay. I think it was like £50 for the lot of them, which isn't bad. I'm quite pleased with that. They just came in like a cat food box or something, but they're all in fine condition. It was a bit of a faff trying to figure out which stands went with each of them, and still I think I've just guessed it, but here they are for a decent price. Very pleased. I really like the diving one. Ignore the dust. Ignore the dust! Princess Jellyfish keyring that came with the box set in front of Princess Jellyfish. Random Christmas candle. A Channel 9 guy. If anyone here happens to know what Channel 9 is, well done you! Goodness me. I was on Channel 9 once. This was a Valentine's card, I think, from Ben with Best Boy Thorin. This is a candle blind box, which in hindsight, was a bit naughty because then I really, really liked it and I really liked the look of the set. So when I went to MCM a few days later, I did buy the full set. So I'll probably give away this one that's in here when I get to it, when I remember to unbox this. I have this and another Nancy to unbox that I've just completely forgotten to do. I might film it in some way, I'm not sure how. But that's why I've been putting it off, and then I'll just sat there waiting for me. Up here we have Boxo. This is a Nendoroid. It was a very cheap Nendoroid, thankfully, as you can see. It is the vending machine character from Reborn as a vending machine. Reborn as a vending machine is up here, hence why it is here. These are some like weird random square cat blind box things where you get like 3 in a pack or so. I was like, let's give it a go, I think. Or 5 in a pack, I guess, because I've got 5. They're a bit weird, aren't they? A while back, as I said, when I bought a pile of those like Sum plushies for my cats, I bought them on eBay in like a lot, and one of the lots came with some of these like plastic Sums, and I really don't know what to do with them, so they're just here in this box, but there is a lot of them. It was like, obviously someone was like clearing out their kids' stuff and it just came with all this, but it was like 25-30 quid for all of these and then like 30 of the plush ones. Also a pile of fabric maps from the Zelda game that I want to frame, and I know like it looks awful, they're stuffed in there. I'm gonna iron them out properly, but I need some frames, and yeah, don't look at that. A little Hatsune Miku stand. This is from the same person that Honey Senpai one was from. Isn't that so cute? Some myth bits from an MCM I've still got to put away. These are half of I was gonna say a blind box, but I bought a full set of these like famous statues, but kind of like as bonsai trees. Please don't ask me what statues they are. I am not that well known in them. Another Tigger Sum apparently, and a pumpkin. We got some dinky little Overlord and ReZero stands. So we got Shaltier, Albedo, Rem, and Amelia. This was from like my first time trying shipping over from Japan, and I just used Amazon Japan to give it a go, and I just picked some random ones. They're not with their series because like ReZero is down here somewhere and they'll just get knocked over by the cats because they're really, really dinky. And the same with Overlord over there, I think. And we have a Hatsune Miku Nendoroid. It is a Symphony Miku. I can't remember which one it is, which year it is, but I got it pre-owned on Neokyo. I love this whole like music bars that I've set up in front of her, and she's like doing a nice big old sing, and her hair, she can be stood up with just the hair, and I really appreciate that because I almost didn't need the stand, but I wanted to stand the music note up, so I kept the stand. We got another Devil Fruit light that has no batteries. I almost forgot he was up here because he's hard to see. It's the guy, the Birdman from Shangri-La Frontier, including the little bunny, and he's got his like Vorpal daggers on him. I don't know if I should move him because I can't see him, especially when I'm like down here. I can't see him. A random little pink panda. We got some more poopies that I've lined up with Sign of Affection. I was trying to match the spines of the pastels, but I could not for the life of me get a pastel blue to pop out of my little blind bags. And now that we've gone back to pink, I probably need some more, but I was enjoying the poopy Sign of Affection. I'm not trying to say that Sign of Affection is poopy, it's not. I'm just the colour matching was quite nice, and I thought that would be fun. But now I need a blue, and I can't find a blue. We got a Skip and Loafer keychain with Skip and Loafer. Isn't that cute? I was quite surprised to see this at MCM, but I love it. We have a Miku noodle stopper, the first of many. I used to have a lot of them next door, but I kept knocking them over, and I did potentially accidentally break one, and it got me real sad, so I've started moving them out of that room into shelves where I don't brush against them more often. But yeah, this is one of the Hatsune Miku noodle stoppers. I've gotten most of them for about less than £10 each. I want to say I usually buy them in bundles and again pre-owned. So there's a pin board of a bunch of stuff that I picked up at MCM London in May. Rainbow, rainbow-ish, pastel, cute. I love it. Red panda. A whole bunch of Spy family stuff. It's predominantly Anya. We got a Lloyd, got a couple of dinky Anya acrylic stands. We have an Anya cube hosket. I'm not sure if I want to keep. A little Anya surrounding cookies. So this is actually by the same people that did all those Kirby food little figures. So this again was like £4 buying it pre-owned. There's a whole series of them. There's a few more Anya, but there is also a Lloyd and a Yor, and I think there's a couple of Bond as well. And the Anya Nendoroid, and I gave Anya a real dumb face, all of them having dumb faces. Then we have the Sleepy Princess Nendoroid and a little teddy demon. I have set her up so she is sleeping, and look how peaceful she is when she is sleeping. Sleepy Princess is up there, so she is lower down where I can actually see her and she won't fall to her death. And I need to figure out how to get Teddy Demon to fit with that because I can't get it to work. We have the other half of the tree bonsai blind boxes. Got this one and that one. Next we have my first and so far only racing Miku, Yuna. I got this pre-owned on Neokyo. I can't remember which year it is though, unfortunately. I think it's a more recent one. I'm gonna guess 2019, but I might be horrendously wrong. I was a little bummed it didn't come with any of the car stickers, but I'm not like broken up over it. I would like to get the rest of them. They don't seem to be like
highly sought after, so they're not like horrendous prices. I think I'll just slowly grab them next year over time. But I think they're really cute, and I love that they come with a car. I think that's really neat.
Some strange cat blind boxes, maybe?
We got a magical Mirai Hatsune Miku, and the hat will not stay velcroed for the life of me. I think I might need to change the velcro. I think it's a common issue, having a little read about it. She is meant to be a little magician, isn't that cute? And it's got set up the like rainbow of cards behind it. How cool is that? We have another Hatsune Miku noodle stopper, one that has potentially seen a slight injury. We can pretend she's just taken her shoe off. It should, I'm hoping, just super glue back in, because especially since it won't focus. I'm hoping it's just going to super glue back in, especially since it kind of will look like it's in her shoe, like that. It won't look too bad, I think. I'm annoyed at myself. I just kept knocking it because it was just dangling off the edge, so I have moved them to safer shelves. I won't do that anymore, same with the other one.
I do think it might be one of my least favourites. I love the outfit, but I'm not that big a fan of the face.
We've got a little Eeyore figure that I have had since like the dawn of time. I've had this for a very long time. I had it at uni and I brought it home. We got another Hatsune Miku. This is the Halloween one. It actually arrived, I think, the day before or on Halloween. Again, pre-owned on Neokyo, not for a bad price. Comes with a pumpkin. You can also change her face to be a pumpkin, which is pretty neat. It's really cool, and I like that you can put wings on her and they're like attached through the thing at the back, though it's pretty wobbly, so we are not going to touch her in the slightest because it's going to fall off. Got another piggy blind box. This time is like a cat piggy. Isn't that so cute? This was a Christmas present, I think, from my sister some years ago, and it is a like 3D Zelda overworld map. Isn't that neat? A Sanrio little acrylic stand with Pumpa, and I've forgotten this guy's name. Oh, does it say there? Pochaco? Pochaco. I like that it was like 2 parts to it, so it's like 3D. That's pretty neat, I think. Just before we dive into the last room, where I actually keep most of my figures, we're just going to quickly go over Ben's shelves, because Ben does have some bits on his shelf, including an Iron Mouse Nendoroid, including Booby. Ben is a bit of an Iron Mouse fan. So he was very excited when there was an Iron Mouse Nendoroid coming out, so yep, he got it. He also has a figure of this guy. I cannot remember from the life of me its name. I think it's from Knights of the Old Republic 2? Maybe? Ben's gonna get mad at me. I got him these really sappy plushies, like this one that says, "Let's have a cuddle and you brighten up my day." Isn't that sappy? I also got him an Iron Mouse plushie. I was like, now you have a body pillow. And he's like, but it's tiny. I'm like, I'll deal with it. He's got some Xenoblade amiibo. Yeah. Don't remember which characters they are, but Xenoblade amiibo. I'm fairly sure that one's in Smash Bros. That's my knowledge. He has a 2B Nendoroid. He's had her for a while, and with Pod. I think is it a Pod? Is that what it's called? Hi, Mills. Lydia's gonna get mad at me. This is a 3D printed Chocobo that I got him for Christmas. It's meant to kind of look like Chocobos in Final Fantasy VII. One of his favourite games of all time. He has a couple of Atelier Riser, so he has a Riser Nendoroid, and I got him a Riser acrylic stand, which I didn't realise was a pen holder. He was like, oh, you got me a pen holder. I'm like, I got you a pen holder? He's like, yes, you got me a pen holder. I'm like, oh, I got you a pen holder. Some Final Fantasy VII amiibo, so Cloud and Sephiroth, because they were both in Smash. Cool. The light. Ben does not have fairy lights, which makes the lighting even extra awkward. Look how cool that is. And I also got him a little 3D printed kind of Cloud, which is pretty dinky. I didn't realise it was that dinky when I got it for him. A Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith acrylic stands from the remakes, Rebirth. And I think this is a Monster Hunter amiibo, I think. And then finally on Ben's shelves is this Albedo Nendoroid, and I have ordered him some additional characters from Overlord. But he was very excited to get an Albedo, and I hope he's very excited to get some more Overlord characters too. We're in the last room, or on the last set of shelves, but arguably the most full set of shelves, so let's just crack on with it. We've got this little mermaid-inspired box that I picked up at Liverpool Comic Con. I haven't put anything in it yet, though it is empty. Now we have a Xenos acrylic stand, another Final Fantasy XIV. I picked this up second-hand, pre-owned on Neokyo, but I do think they're remaking it. Another couple of Azura blind boxes. I can't remember exactly which type, but it is kind of like the same shape as some of the ones downstairs. But I
I can't remember if they're the same series or not. We have a couple of these like fabric 14 keychains, which are double-sided. So I have this one, and then also this one. Look at that Namazu. Another Miku noodle stopper. I was unsure with this one at first when I got it, because like so much of it is blue. I'd have almost rather some parts of it weren't blue, but it has grown on me, and I really do like how the hair sits on the shelf as well. So I backed a Kickstarter for these large Final Fantasy XIV acrylic stands. There are 6 of them, and they're pretty much all across the shelves we're about to go over. This is one of them. It is Graha with the Crystarium background. We also got this little like pumpkin Miku. It's like Nendoroid-esque. I can't remember the exact name, but it's like not a proper Nendoroid. It's like a half Nendoroid, dinky Nendoroid, child Nendoroid. I'm not sure. You can't change any of the parts, but it's kind of in the similar line, I believe. This is a snow Miku. I think it's meant to be like a snow fairy. I can't remember exactly which year it is. Again, pre-owned on Nyokyo. Very happy with the condition. It came with like so much stuff. Like, I love her looking at how happy she is. And she's got a little leaf umbrella with a little water drop at the end. And then there's this whole like flamboyant leaf that you can sit her on here. The snow Mikus come with this little bunny. I left the bunny there, and that is the hole that Miku can sit on. And then there are these flowers, and they've got little bells in, so you can like jingle it. Isn't that so cute? And then we have an Elena Nendoroid, and there is Wandering Witch Journey of Elena, so I've sat her with that. I've got her sat on the broom. How cool is that? It's so neat. And then she's a very irresponsible witch, so I gave her the glass of fruit juice. I love witch hats on Nendoroids. The hats always look so cool and flamboyant. I think this is such a cute, cool Nendoroid. Next we've got another Miku prize figure. I think, is it with the little raccoon? Is it like Rascal or something? I'm not sure. Pretty cute. Got it pretty cheap, pre-owned. I think I actually got this one on Ami, not Nyokyo, but it's pretty nice. A Winnie the Pooh and Piglet keychain. This is by the same person that I got the Rock Lee one shown just before. Can't remember exactly the name, but I did buy for them in MCM Liverpool. So on my MCM Liverpool haul video, wherever that is, I do believe I say who it's from. I did mean to go and check if they did a Tigger, and I forgot. What is this? It is another Hatsune Miku Nendoroid. I believe this one is called like Look Back. And I genuinely think it might be one of my favourite Miku Nendoroids because of the way the hair, each part kind of like you can manipulate on its own. It makes it look like it's got so much like movement to it. And I love this like looking back, and it looks like the hair has like is moving with her. And I just think it looks wonderful. I have the scale version of this on order. It comes out mid-2025, I think. We have another Snow Miku. This is the Snowberry one, I want to say. It's a bit of an older one, so the Nendoroid style is a bit different. I thought I'd got a fake at first because I was very confused because the face attachments are a lot different. Comes with a bunch of neat stuff like this little plate thing, umbrella, and this whole like hood. You can take the hood off and replace it with hair, like pigtails if you want, and a little bunny. I don't think they were doing like the proper bunnies back then because I don't think there was one included. This is a mini Aetheryte from Final Fantasy XIV that, fingers crossed, yes, it turns on. I was saying to Ben we should get a load of these and dot them around the house. Wouldn't that be neat? But they're quite pricey, so maybe we'll just live with the single one in the study. It's another Snow Miku. This one is skiing, and I again love the action. I love the little base being different. I've got the bunny like jumping out over from behind. She's got the little hat on, and yeah, kind of an action pose mid like drift sideways down a hill or something. Don't quote me, I've never been skiing, I'm sure. This came with a bunch of stuff too. There was like snowboards and all sorts. So this was pre-owned on Nyokyo as well, and I think I would have paid about 30 for it. Next we have another Miku prize. There's going to be a bunch of Miku on these shelves, okay? This is a prize figure. It is the sweet, like, tropical. It's something, I think it's like ice float or something. I think this one is a really nice figure. I mean, look at that detailing with like the fade to green, so it kind of looks like the float, and like the face actually looks pretty alright. And I paid like somewhere between £8 and £10 for it, so very, very pleased. This one's a really nice one. There's a couple of different colours. I think there's like, get a different coloured drink and different coloured jacket, but I'm not that fussed about different colorings. I just want one, and I like this one. Very pleased. Like this one a lot. We have got some Wind Waker keychains. So we have Link, and then on the reverse side is like in his regular clothes. So there's like him in his hero's outfit, and then him in his waking up on outset and sleeping in on his birthday outfit, lobster shirt. Then we've got the King of Red Lions with Link in it, and Link's like playing the Wind Waker and then looking out with his eyeglass. I am a big fan of the King of Red Lions. I like the King of Red Lions. Favorite video game character. And then also we have a Zelda one here. All three I think were the same person from MCM London. I think it was from the May one. And then there's this little like diorama with Outset Island. It's got the face, a little post box, a little house which you can open the door, a little pier, and Link's fallen off the back. Oh no. These like slot together and it's pretty neat. Miku keychain. This is a Snow Miku. It's a Snow Miku I don't have. I think it's like a more recent one. I don't have too many of the more recent ones. I have a lot of the earlier ones. Okay, up here we have a Nendoroid of Noah from Why Raeliana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. I actually found him on sale on Neokyo, on Ami not very long after I started to kind of get a bit more into picking up Nendoroids. And it's from an isekai, a female lead isekai, so I was like, let's grab it. It's on sale, it's not too bad. He doesn't have like a load of stuff to him, he's quite a basic Nendoroid, hence why I was very happy when it was on sale. Okay, we have some more Mikus. This shelf is a little bit of a mess, don't look at the back. We have a Snow Miku, this is like a witchy one, this is also quite an early one. Came with this book, which I thought was a really neat thing. You can open it and it's got all the parts in there, it looks super cool. This is a Magical Mirai Winter, I think, and it came back in stock on Good Smile, I believe, and I nabbed it for a sensible price, like actual normal price. Another Snow Miku, this one's like a marching band one. Again, here's the little bunny. I like the little ribbons going around her hair, it's really cute. I also like how on a lot of the Snow Mikus you get snowflakes printed onto the hair. This one also has them, though it's a little bit more harder to see because the hair is lighter in colour. Some of that is dust. Shh, there's a snowflake. I should do a tier list of all my Miku Nendoroids. Okay, now we have, I'm not quite sure, this one feels a bit different. Here is the Beans Shrine. I think what I might do is I might do a separate video dedicated to the shrine shelves. So we've got the Bean Shrine and the Villains Are Destined to Die shrines. Notice the Bean Tapestry as well. Because there's like so many parts and different things to them, I do think I want to do these separately to do them justice. But here is the Bean Shrine. Mostly everything has been picked up on Neokyo. Here is the chalice for every person that reads beans and lets me know they read beans. I will put a bean in your honor. There's like 130 or so in there at the moment, and my goal is to fill that to the brim. So I have to get another chalice. That is the goal. The Villains Are Destined to Die shrine. Pretty much all of this has come from special editions of the Korean version. These are the Korean volumes here. I am only missing the second one, but I have found it and I'm just waiting to ship it out from Neokyo. They come with a whole bunch of extra goodies and stuff, and that's what I've been using to decorate these shelves. These are the English copies here. Notice I have another one here that I don't know. That's because Volume 7 is there and Volume 7 is not out in English, but I have been good and I will not open it. I will wait and read it in English. But yes, I will do a separate video breaking down all the different parts in the shrines and where each part came from and all that. But let's have just a brief moment to bask in the beauty of the Beans Tapestry. So I keep my Villainess series here, so we have some Villainess stuff. So we have this acrylic stand of the main character, the male lead from Villainess and the Demon Knight. We also have some cross-dressing Villainess Cecilia Sylvie stuff. We have a print and some little acrylic stands, a set of 5 and this like keychain thing. There's this set of 5 and this like keychain thing. A random blind box I picked up at some point. Another keychain from MCM London. Look how like cute, having the little sunset and the teapot. Thought it looked nice. This is a bookmark from Saviour's Book Cafe Story in Another World. I couldn't believe I actually managed to find some merch for it. And this is the only thing I managed to find, so it was here. And it got sent in this like plastic wallet, and I've been so scared to take it out because I want to keep it in a nice condition. I have this cute little like strawberry flower basket from the same person as the other like crocheted Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Rock Lee. It looks so cute and adorable, and you can see it's like foam, and they've like pushed it in to make it look like a full little basket, and I really love it. Little King of Red Lions that technically sort of pairs on to this thing, but I keep him right there on my favourite shelf. Where he belongs.
A little tricky to see because they're so high up. I'm like really holding my phone so you can see them. 2 wooden keychains of the 2 dads from Witch Hat Atelier. I have them up here dangling on the lights because that's where Witch Hat Atelier is. I have this Mermaid Miku, which is like quite big. It's way bigger than I expected when I ordered it. Another pre-owned on AmiAmi for 10 or just under 10. Again, quite pleased with this one. I think the face looks nice. I think the way it's like standing looks nice, and it's quite flamboyant. I think there's a couple of other colours, but I'm quite happy with purple. It is definitely way bigger than I realised. Wind Waker glass. Witch Hat Atelier acrylic stand that probably should go up a level to be with more Witch Hat Atelier stuff. I think this was meant to be Hatsune Miku. I'm not sure now, but I think it was meant to be I thought it was Hatsune Miku with Pokemon, you could see, and the Pokeball. This is another one of those like sleeping elf blind boxes. I thought this one looked pretty nice. Like, don't look around the back, that's naughty. But the whole like dress lifting up, I thought it looked real nice. Another couple of Hatsune Miku noodle stoppers. This one kind of has a pair that was in the other room-ish, I think. I mean, I bought them as a pair at least. And I also have this Sakura one. I think this is my least favourite one. It came in a pack of 4, and this is definitely my least favourite, I think, of all the noodle stoppers. I think the face and the hair just not as good. Also, some Dangerous Convenience Store postcards that were kindly gifted to me by Lady Moon after I've become a bit of a fan of Juicy. Final Fantasy 14 Fan Fest Ishtola, like, social media thingy. This is another Snow Miku. This is I think, Sparkling Snow. I managed to win this on Yahoo Auctions on Yokio for a actually slightly reasonable price, and I was very, very pleased because this is one of the pricier ones and I didn't pay crazy prices for it. Very happy. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff, like this little table with tea, and there's the bunny. It's got a seat, and she's got a seat, and she's got this like cushion, and the cushion's like kind of squishy. If you can tell, it's kind of squishy. Another of the 14 acrylic stands. This one is Vanette, and they are quite big. They're a nice size. I'm really, really pleased with them. This actually looks so nice. My sister made me a rainbow egg for some reason. Another blind box thing. I don't really get this one. I'm not sure I like this one. I'm not sure I'll keep this one. Stack of washi tape I need to put away because I have all my washi tape up there. Another couple of the 14 acrylic stands. I do intend to spread them out. I've just not gotten around to it yet. So here are the twins, and I think this might be my favourite, but I don't know how to display it. Because as you can see on this side, here are the twins. But you can also turn it around, and it's like they're also asleep on the outside, and you can see them like through the window. Isn't that so neat? And there's this pillar. So I don't really know, like, what's the best way to display it? Because I like it that way, but also that way it's through the window. That's so cool. Maybe I'll leave it that way for now. And then we have this Emmett Selk. I think, though I enjoy Emmett Selk, I think this might be one of my least favourite acrylic stands from the set of them. Not that I don't like it, I just think it's my least favourite, maybe. I'm not sure. Another Miku Nendoroid. This one I think is like meant to be a Harvest Moon autumnal sort of Miku. This does have a scale I don't have. I think it's one like on the cheaper end of scales, so I'm just sort of... there's not a particular reason I've not gone for it yet. I'm just sort of waiting for a price that I'm good with. I like the flamboyancy of this. I love the hair. I love how it moves. I kind of like the background and the little fan. And look, I made her blush. She's all blushing. Isn't she so cute? Another Miku noodle stopper. I have very mixed feelings on this one. I think it's my favourite noodle stopper. I think like the face and the hands are great, and I love the hair. But the problem I have on my shelves is because the like bends back, it means I can't like properly fit her on the shelf. It like the foot hits annoyingly, so she's kind of like bent off a little bit. It's very precarious, hence why she's like way over this side where I definitely will never walk past her. I think it's definitely like, especially when you compare it to this other one, she definitely looks so much like nicer quality. Like even the cherries on her hair just look
so much nicer. Now the Final Fantasy XIV acrylic, this one is Thancred, and I like the background with Minfilia and Rin. Never pronounce it right. This one's pretty cool. I had some right issues trying to get it in the slot though. It would not go in the hole. So I think that is everything on like my manga shelves. We only have like one batch of stuff left to tackle, and that is stuff on the Kallax. And I need to think how to show this to you.
Okay, I fibbed a little that it's just the Kallax left. If you include these, I've got my little Tigger corner here, just next to my desk, and I've got a couple of like Funkos and Sums and ignore that. And this one's one of my favourite because he's just bouncing and looks so happy. Not sure if people are into pins as well, but I have a couple of pin boards on my wall as well here. You know, the fairy lights dripping everywhere. Yes, I have these. I'd love to try and grow and have a few more like hexagons on my wall. I do have some space. Unless I put bookcases here, which I would like to, but we need to figure out what to do with the plugs because they jut out at the moment because this is a study. But I'll figure that out. But yeah, I've got some pins too. Slight change of pace for these figures because they're a little bit more like proper, I guess. I have actually purchased this little spinny disc and I'm very excited to use it. So we'll just go through some of the stuff that's like not scales on Nendoroids, that kind of thing, first. So I've got a selection of Ardbert stuff, Ardbert being a character from Final Fantasy XIV, so there's an official acrylic stand, which is this one. There's the last of the set of the big acrylic stands that I backed on a Kickstarter, this one, which has two sides to it, which looks pretty sick. And also this official figure, which unfortunately Square Enix are not known for doing great faces, but I don't care because it's Ardbert and I love him, and there was I need more Ardbert merch because this is all I have. First we got a couple of bits that Ben has on his side of the Kallax. So we have this 3D printed Fantasia, also from Final Fantasy XIV. It's quite neat. You can take the top off, but it's way bigger than I expected when I bought it for him. Also, this is so hard to center. It's going to drive me up the wall trying to center everything on this. Next he has this Tifa figure, which I got him for Christmas, and I must say, like, the base for it, I do not like. I don't understand what's going on with this base and where you're meant to put the thing to hold it stand up. He's put it around the legs because it was, like, the most stable way to get it. Around the waist, she kept falling over. It just is awful. Like, if there's a better way of standing this up, please let me know, because it's driven both me and Ben around the bend trying to get this to stand up. So I got him this Albedo bunny outfit statue, and I must say, I was really blown away by A, how big it is, and B, how good quality it is. I didn't realise that the stockings would be like, it'd actually be like stockings that you could like the real-ish. I wasn't expecting that. And it's just way bigger than I expected, and yeah, paid not too bad for it. I think I got 2 Albedo statues for him for like 12 or so. The other one's a bit risque. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to show you that one. I'll show it like this. This is the other Albedo sort of bunny outfit you got. I quite like the hair strand going through her hand. I think that looks quite neat. We have another bunny figure, this time a Miku one. I held off getting a Miku bunny because I wasn't sure if I would like bunny figures, and then when Ben got his Albedo one and it was actually pretty nice looking, I was like, okay, let's get a Miku one. And then I was unsure because I like when her hair's down and like flowing and have movement, and a lot of the bunny girl ones I was looking at were in buns. But I must say, very happy. I again thinks it looks quite neat. This one comes in quite a lot of different colours and like, I was gonna say textures because I think there's like a pearl texture or something. I'm not like. And then there's a matte or something, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not that bothered about different types and colours. I'm happy with just one, like this. She looks neat. She's a bit too tall to stand on the manga shelves though, which is a shame. I have to have her on the Kallax. Last figure before we're on to the Miku is the Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail Collector's Edition figure. I mean, this is the one was the first 14 release where I was like already up to date with story and everything, and I kind of went crazy for it, and I got the collector's edition and everything. The statue is fine. A whole bunch of the stuff it comes with, neat. It comes with a map. I really loved the map. This is the main character dressed as a viper. The swords keep falling out of his hands though, and it drives me crazy. I've just spent 5 minutes trying to force one of them back into his hand, and I'm really praying it doesn't fall out while I'm doing this. I'm done now. You can fall out now.
We're going to go through these in no particular order because there's a few to go through. Something I have really liked about Miku figures is the fact that there is a lot of matching Nendoroid and scale versions, and that's become like, that's what I really enjoyed trying to collect this year. I say this year, I did only start collecting Miku this year. It's crazy, isn't it? It's upsetting, it's terrifying, help me. What I love about this pairing is the hair and the movement. I mean, the hair on the scale version, where it sort of pulls down into the water and like that, I think is such an interesting and cool base for a figure. And the water going up to the little butterfly. Like, the Nendoroid does also have the butterfly. It's not quite as involved, but it still does. It's pretty neat. I've just dropped the butterfly. I find looking at the different details, or the details that are fairly similar between the figures, quite interesting. How do they scale it up or scale it down, depending on which came first? This one was a nice one. I managed to get the 1/7 on sale on Ami, and I managed to find this pre-owned on Yokio. Pretty much every figure I own, unless it's something to do with Final Fantasy XIV, is probably Ami on Yokio. Trying to get them both in shot is so hard, and the base of this one is really big, and it forces the figure up quite high. Anyway, this is Magical Mirai Hatsune Miku, and what really drew me to the scale, which is actually the first one I went for, was the underskirt being a rainbow of flowers. I think that looks so pretty, and I love the hair moving, and the hair's quite different to a lot of the other ones because it's quite like blocky and matte. It's matte hair. And I find the Nendoroid also looks pretty cute. Again, found on Yokio. I've managed to get it for a pretty decent price, very happy. This whole microphone setup is a bit amusing though. I couldn't quite get it to exactly match the scale, which I usually try to do. I did decide instead to give her a little butterfly as well. But I think they look so neat side by side. I love having them together with their under rainbow skirt dealerini. It feels rude being like, oh yeah, look up a skirt, isn't that nice? And like, well, out of context, that's a bit weird, isn't it? In terms of bases though, I do think this is my probably least favourite. It's a matte flower and there's some flowers at the back, but otherwise there's not really a whole lot going on. Her shoes look amazing though. And then her dinky shoes, aren't they cute? Next we have a Symphony Miku, and I think what happens is they have a design and then stick with it for a few years, and so you get a few scales with the same design. So there is another scale with this outfit that I may or may not be getting for Christmas because we found a pre-owned version and it was actually a normal decent price and I'm very excited. But this one had, I don't know what you call it in the figure world, it had a reprint. They did another run. I'll call it a reprint, even though that's very much a book kind of term. And I ordered this one and I got it under customs because it was like a normal price and I was very happy. I think again the base, actually you know what, I just said the last base was my least favourite. This might be my least favourite if I don't include this part as part of the base. If I just include the white bit, it's a bit dull. The Nendoroid is kind of a mix between the two scale figures we've had for this one. The other scale figure of this one, she's on a music box sort of dancing a little, she's pulling a pose. So I've tried to pose this one a little bit kind of in the middle. Managed to find this one pre-owned on Yokio. Again, sensible price. I just kept checking and every now and again something I am after pops for not a horrific price. And I nabbed it. There isn't anything in the box for this one. Oh, I put there's a special base plate for this one. I put that in here. This turns, which is kind of neat. But I fear for Miku. Just woo. Amusingly, I'd say for a scale, this one is kind of smallish, especially compared to some of the other ones. I have not struggled to fit both in frame like I have done with some of the others. So this is another Snow Miku. I think it's the only snow scale Miku I have. I'm not sure how many snow ones they've done in this sort of type before. Ben got me this one second hand off Ami. It was unfortunately a bit over customs, but it was a present, so that means it was free. And then finding the Nendoroid was a bit of a pain. This is another one of the more pricier ones. Did manage to track it pre-owned on Yokio though finally. Just took a little bit of time and like chasing. I find it interesting how different the hair kind of is between the two of them, because this one, the hair is like quite tenderly, whereas this one is like really smooth, flowing. It kind of reminds me a bit of like an ice cream scoop. It's like really like sparkly with the layers. It reminds me of as well the other Snow Miku, the paint one that's a bit more pink. I tried to match the face and the pose of the scale as best I could, but there wasn't a face plate where the mouth was open and the eyes open, so I just went for mouth open and eyes looking like really happy. And then they also both come with rabbits. The scale one comes with a bunny on a little stand though. But it is quite a neat looking figure. It's quite flamboyant, the shading, the colouring, it all looks really fun. But yeah, I find the hair texture being different to that extent quite interesting. Here is the next Miku pair that I have got, and I am very smitten with this one. I think this might be my second favourite Miku figure, to be honest. I think the base looks so cool, the flowers, the hair looks amazing, the shade of the hair looks amazing, the hat, the way the hair moves, the little panda in the hair, the umbrella, though it does keep dropping the umbrella. Actually, it hasn't dropped it in a while. I might have finally managed to make it stick, actually. I'm going to jinx it now, aren't I? The little hat, it all just looks so incredibly freaking adorable. And the same for the Nendoroid. The Nendoroid also looks so cute. Excuse me. I think she's mad because usually this is where she sleeps on my desk and she's like, what is this interloper? I'm almost done, Mika, please. Do you have any patience, Mika? Another Neokyo find. This is as adorable. I love the hat. Though the hat, I wish there was a better way for the hat to sit on so it didn't fall off as easily, but it does look super freaking adorable, as does the figure. What a beautiful figure. One of the best faces. So nice. It is time for the final Miku figure and final figure in this collection tour, which has taken me about 4 hours to film. It is the figure that started it all, that caused me all these problems, that sent me down into an absolute spiral. It is the 15th anniversary Hatsune Miku. I mean, I saw her on a video and I was like, damn, she looks nice. And here we are, 8 months later, and I sat on trying to pick this figure up for months, like 2-3 months. I was like, I can't, it's just so expensive, and I couldn't do it, I couldn't justify it. And then Ben very naughtily just bought it and surprised me. It is such a pretty, beautiful figure. It is gorgeous. I don't have the matching Nendoroid. There is a matching Nendoroid. Currently, even when I see it secondhand, it's well over £100, and I'm holding out hope, okay? But I will get it one day because I love having my matching. It looks so cool. The back of the hair, the tendrils, the dress. Oh, beautiful. Just what a beautiful figure. What first figure? I'm not counting any of the Funkos and Nendos. This one counts as the first one. So this is how I have them set up behind my desk. Here is my desk. It's messy, we don't look at it. But this is what my background is when I do calls and I stream and I'm live and all sorts. Oh gosh, my light. But yes, that is it for my first ever figure collection tour. So if you think I was a bit shit, I do apologise. It was my first time. Hopefully I'll get better. I think what I'd like to try and do is do some smaller ones, smaller figure tours where I talk about specific like Nendoroids or Hatsune Miku or Hatsune Miku Nendoroids, and I can talk a bit more in detail and show off parts better than I did in this one. Do let me know in the comments what you thought of my everything that's on my shelves that's not manga tour. What did you think? Did you find it dull? Did you find it interesting? Would you like me to do it again? Would you like me to never do it again? Do keep an eye out because it is going to be a month of collection tours throughout December. I will be doing a different collection tour each week. And I believe I've currently scheduled this one to be the first one, I think. Remember to like and subscribe and check out my channel memberships for early access and join the Dudette Discord server. Link can be found down below. Otherwise, I hope you have the most wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye bye!